I'm Audrey Bagnall and I've lived in Eccles a very long time. I've always classed myself as a real Eccles cake. I came here when my dad had a job at driving for levers. There was a lot going on because at one time the market was up the middle of Church Street. You could come down at Barfriars and then you're going to Woolworths. Of course, it was always good to have a walk round Woolworths. There was a workshop round the back of the vicarage, and you'd hear them hammering and banging in there. It was a joy in the shop, but somebody told us kids, they make coffins in there. At the heart of Church Street, of course, is the church, and the surrounding area's grown up around it.
The word Eccles means church. So that this church was here before there was a community. It was a church in the countryside that gathered people from many miles around originally, and the town grew up, particularly in the Industrial Revolution in the 18th and 19th centuries, and became a very populous area. But the old church goes back 1,000 years. The one feature I think that highlights the history of the church is perhaps the old door. It goes back to the 15th century and is the place which the normal entrance up until a century or so ago. The Industrial Revolution came about because of the convergence here of water power and the canals, of coal, and of the ingenuity of people who were here and came here and brought first silk to Eccles, and then cotton, and then heavy industry. We have in the church the coffins of John Gilbert, who was the agent for the Earl of Ellesmere, who built the Bridgewater Canal, the first commercial canal in the country. The church is still an active part of this community, more than just a place where people come to pray. It's also a place where people come to socialise, to meet, and it's a part of the scene on the high street here, even today.
When I was little, the shops along Church Street, some are still there, most of them have gone. It used to be really busy and vibrant. Every single shop used to be full. There used to be something different. You used to have your butchers, you have bakers, there used to be a shoe shop just across the road from where we are now. Outside the library, I always remember we used to have a huge Christmas tree with all the lights, and from school we'd come and we'd sing carols there. I'm one of the main organisers here in Eccles for the Eccles Festival. It was started 12 years ago. It's a community festival. We have all different community groups. We have the Yemeni community that come along and do some of their sword dances and have food stalls. They also do some of their crafts. I decided, as well as some of the other committee members, to get the local schools involved, because each of the schools has the children from all the different ethnicities. So hopefully it can bring them together as a whole, to then bring the parents together as a whole, to make it an even bigger community than what it is now.
If you really want to know Eccles, you've only got to ask. There was a lot of fun in Eccles years ago, a lot of characters. Perhaps I'm a remnant, I don't know.